Hey, what's up, guys? All right, it's Wood Jr. again. So I got some great, awesome news. I'm here at Harley Davidson, and I'm here with my guy, David. He is going to explain in detail what's actually covered by Harley under warranty, what's not, etc. So this can just eliminate, man, I want to get a bike, but Harley's going to void the warranty if I do this or if I do that. So he's going to break it down, the pros and cons of doing stuff in your garage versus having the dealership do it, etc. So I introduce you to David.
Hey everybody, I'm the customization specialist here at Savannah Harley Davidson. Kind of go over some stuff, clean some air, just make sure some information is correct out there.
Awesome.
So Harley offers a bunch of performance products, a bunch of accessories that they can warranty. Now, whenever you buy a new bike, you have a 60-day window to put all those products on at an authorized dealer. So as long as it's a Harley product or a Screaming Eagle product put on by a Harley technician at a Harley dealer, within the first 60 days goes on your manufacturer warranty. Now, there is a little bit of fail-safe in that. Like in this book, there is some race product, some non-race product. The non-race product, warrantable product, is labeled to have a street sign on all of the products in the Screaming Eagle catalog. If that product symbol is not there, and you see a cross flag, the cross flag is part of their old school race only application. Those products are not warrantable underneath your manufacturer warranty. Now, if you buy a product from Harley Davidson outside of the 60 days, it does not inhibit any part of your manufacturer warranty, but is not covered underneath manufacturer warranty. Now, to clear that up, every product Harley sells, no matter if it's a race product or a warrantable product, has a 1-year over-the-counter product warranty. So if the product fails and you're outside of that 60-day warranty, at least the product is still covered. You may still have to pay for the labor, but the product is there. Now, Harley's actually gone in some advancements in time. They've gone through multiple motors, and now they're currently on a Milwaukee 8 motor on the majority of the bikes. So everything that is made for Milwaukee 8 engine that is Harley branded is 100% warrantable, 100% EPA compliant, and there's options for those smog states. The smog states also have some options as well. So if you're in California, you're in Arizona, you have some smog emission stuff. I know New Jersey area still does that stuff. There is Harley product that can satisfy the need of your local government. So to kind of go over some stuff for stage 1 performance, you got your basic air cleaner setups here. Whenever you want to change an air cleaner, you have to do the exhaust at the same time. When you do those two products, that is considered what's called a stage 1 kit. A stage 1 kit can be explained in multiple ways. This is a brief description of how the power can change between what Harley has in-house. Now, stage 1 in its entirety is a air cleaner, an exhaust system of some sort, and a tune. If those all 3 pieces are not Harley, it is not covered 100% by the manufacturer. Now, Harley offers a slip-on portion for all models. They also offer a full exhaust system in 2 different forms for touring models, to not include trikes. Trikes have their own specific exhaust because they're a different body. Now, for the Harley exhaust system for touring models, I will show you the bare bones to get a stage 1, which you will typically see about a 5% increase in power. A full exhaust system will typically result in a 10% increase in power, depending on how you tune it. This is the touring exhaust slip-ons from Screaming Eagle. They're offered in 2 different colors, but then you have tip options. Now, another system that they have actually had out for a little while, they also had on the older motor and the newer motor, is their crossover full exhaust system. This is typically a prize winner if you ride with a passenger. What it does is actually moves your catalytic converter from your head pipe back to the slip-on portion. That reduces heat on the passenger and rider's legs. This is also a freer flowing exhaust system. So instead of having 1 huge cat, you have 2 smaller cats. So it breathes easier. Typically why you see a little bit better numbers out of it. Now, new for this year, they've also come out with 4 color options on a true dual exhaust system. So though your 2 exhaust pipes never interconnect. Now, depending on what type of performance needs that you have, the full exhaust systems are limited to only stage 1 or stage 2 kits. Once you go to stage 3 or stage 4, Harley only offers slip-ons for those because those are a lot of power. But all motors are available in 100% warrantable fashion. Now, if you walk with me a little bit, come on over here. This is essentially a warm breakdown of how stage kits are done by Harley. So you have your stage 1 components: slip-ons, tuner, air cleaner. It's a lower price item because that's the basis of your performance upgrades. It is an easier install, and this is where your power range would adapt to. That is stage 1. You go into stage 2, that is cams, in addition to the stage 1 product. A little bit pricier, a little bit harder to install, but you have 2 options. You have a torque option and you have a horsepower option, depending on where you ride and where you want your power. Then you have your stage 3, which is cams and a big bore kit. Different cam than the stage 2. It has its own specific. That is the RPM range of where you will feel your power. Then you have the big boy, stage 4. That's a full top end of the motor. That can be either a 114, 117, 128, or a 131. Most expensive, the hardest to put in, that's where the power really maxes out. Now, all 4 of those stages are 100% warrantable as long as they're a Harley product. Now, if you put them in within the first 60 days, they're covered underneath your manufacturer warranty, so you have 2 years instead of the 1-year product. But the advantage of having the 2-year, it covers parts and labor, not just the parts. Hey, if you guys ever have any type of questions or anything, hit up my man Steve, and he'll be able to connect you with a great representative.
Awesome sauce. Now, quick question I have, David. What if someone wants to purchase everything from you guys, but they install it in their garage? The tuner, slip-ons, and the air cleaner.
So if you do that at the house, there are some pros and cons of that. A pro is, as long as you install it correctly, it doesn't inhibit part of your warranty. The con of it is it cannot be put onto your manufacturer warranty. So you only have the 1-year product only, no labor, and then you, on the con side, is you're missing out on that 2-year parts and labor warranty. So both sides are decent options as a at-home renter as well, but you do have that pro and con of it. Now, if you do it at home and you mess something up, that is 100% on you. So that's why I usually just pay the guys in the back and they do what they need to do, and I just keep riding.
Awesome, awesome.
Heck yeah.
Cool beans. Well, there you have it, guys. It's just best to have Harley to do it. Like you said, we're gonna have to worry about anything, and it's still under warranty. Oh, how long can Harley warranty go? Like, if you want to extend it, what's the furthest you can extend it?
So Harley, I believe it's 5 years in addition to your manufacturer warranty right now if you buy a brand new bike right off the rip.
Okay.
Now, let's say even you buy a used bike. As long as that used bike hasn't had any non-Harley product on it, you can buy an extended service plan, which is a nationally known thing from every Harley dealer, and that can cover all Harley products. So if you are buying a brand new bike, like my man Steven here, you got a new bike. Let's say he wants to do some more performance stuff later. Well, guess what? Let's say it's 2 years down the road. His warranty's almost gone. Well, he can buy more warranty.
Awesome.
Let's say he's already bought extended warranty and it's getting to the end of that. He can get up to 12 years of warranty as of right now from a brand new bike. 6 years from now, he can renew, get another 6 years of warranty. So as long as it's Harley product, there is a portion of ESP to cover all the Screaming Eagle product. So if it's Harley branded, regular ESP covers that as long as it's done on the first 60 days of your bike. Now, if it's Screaming Eagle, you have to buy a specific Screaming Eagle package to have those performance products covered.
Now, I know what ESP is, but just for the viewers, can you explain the acronym of ESP?
ESP stands for Extended Service Plan.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people get that mixed up with maintenance.
Exactly.
But an Extended Service Plan essentially covers you very similar and sometimes more than manufacturer warranty, depending on what the product is or what your problem you're having. So ESP, the Extended Service Plan, is a great product. I personally buy it on every bike that I have because it saved me some money. So I will actually kind of throw a little scenario in there for you guys. The first big bike that I bought was a Slim, Softail Slim. It was a 2013. It was pre-owned. I bought the ESP with wheel and tire. Within the first year, my wheel and tire package paid for itself and some. So I pay $50 per any type of occurrence that I had to use. Well, mine in that case was tires. Within a year, I had to replace my front tire 3 times because of nails. So within those 3 times, I paid $150, $50 per occurrence of claim. They paid over $1,200. So it is a very beneficial program, especially if you're doing some long hauls, stuff like that. They cover towing, hotel fees, as long as they're approving your repair. So there's some advantages of having that across country as well.
Now, I'm so glad he mentioned that, because when I purchased my new bike, that service was offered to me, and I actually opted out of it. I was like, well, no, because the insurance is going to cover, you know, if someone, you know, damaged my tires, but an actual nail in the tire is totally different. So let's say a guy like me, if I say, hey, you know what, I notice I'm doing a lot of traveling now, can I still get that plan, or is it too late?
You still can, as long as you haven't modified the bike in a platform that's not Harley. Yeah. You can still get that plan. Prices vary greatly depending on your model, how long you want the program, stuff like that. But the added benefit of the wheel and tire, mine covered me just because of tires. Let's say you're on the road and you hit a ginormous hole. It knocks out the tire and the rim.
Ooh.
So you're looking at like a $1,500 repair for one wheel. You pay $50, they pay everything else.
Oh, wow.
It is a very beneficial program to have. So
wow.
That covers the wheel bearings, the tire, the sleeve for wheel and tire, as long as it's OEM Harley product. Now, if it's not an OEM Harley product, they will only cover OEM Harley cost. As long as your replacement rim or tire is still a Harley product, they're still willing to do that. If it's aftermarket, no go.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to reconsider that now. And now I heard you say also that if you're pop a tire or whatever the case may be, these guys will actually come where you are and actually give you hotel stay free of charge?
So depending on your parameters of where you're at located away from your home dealer.
Yeah.
They do cover it if you're on the road. So I believe they have a 50-mile span outside of your main dealer.
Okay.
So let's say this is your home. We have a 50-mile scope. If you're outside of that 50-mile scope, that's when they cover that. So
Gotcha.
If you're within that 50-mile scope, they don't, because you're still close enough that we can come and get you. Now, the way that works is you actually have to have an authorized repair done. So you don't actually get that up front to you.
Okay.
You actually have to pay for it out of pocket, and then you get reimbursed on the backside after your repairs are done, authorized and paid for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that's still fair, and that makes sense. And I'm glad you stated it that way, because, yeah, you'd be surprised. People are like, okay, well, that's cool. Then they go and, oh, Harley's going to pay for the room.
Well, that, and then I did miss one on that. They do also cover a certain daily rental as well. So depending if you're in the middle of your trip, an ESP is going to ruin that. As long as you're in an area where either you can get a rental car or a rental motorcycle, they do pay up to a certain dollar figure depending on your plan of a rental per day, as long as you have an authorized repair as well. So let's say you're in the middle of vacation, and day one you're having a bad day. You had a breakdown, you had a tire, something went wrong. Not necessarily a game changer in ruining your trip. You may have to do some tweaks, but you may be able to get back on the road and still enjoy it. And then on the backside, just come back and grab your bike and go.
Awesome. Wow. Well, there you have it, guys. Yeah, I'm really going to reconsider this, because I didn't know I'd be traveling the way I did. And I need to tell y'all how many miles is actually on my bike. I was actually surprised after 3 weeks of ownership. It's about 3 weeks,
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly.
So I'm telling you guys. All right. So, hey, man, any other questions? Of course, hit me up in the comments, and we'll just pretty much go from there. But I wanted everybody just to hear from the actual dealer themselves of what's considered warranty, what's considered not warranty, etc. Things that matter. So, all right, man, I appreciate you, brother. Anything else you want to add?
No, anytime if you guys want to come by. Again, my name's David. I'm the customization specialist. Big Harley actually calls it Chrome Consultant still. Not many people are buying Chrome these days, so I kind of changed it up a little bit. If you have information that you need, give me a call. I'm not biased of where you're at.
Awesome. And you said you got, in closing, you guys have this new thing you got going, right, with the pipes or something?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Heck yeah.
All right, so, all right, blessings.